Are you done pushing snooze and waking up rushed? Man, in this video, I am going to share 3 tips so that you can stop sleeping in and you can start to absolutely crush the morning. And it may not be what you want to hear. I just kept hitting the snooze. Y'all know what I'm talking about, where you're like, okay, I need 5 more minutes. I need 5 more minutes. You hit that snooze, you hit that snooze. Well, one morning, this happened and I actually hit the snooze and the snooze snoozed forever. And I actually somehow woke up, and when I woke up and I looked at my phone, I was like, I've got to be at work in 20 minutes for a meeting that I am leading. And in that moment, you know, it is crazy, it is scary. And so what did I do? Man, I jumped up out of bed, I put on some random clothes, and I went in to grab my shoes. I slowed down because this is a big decision. The shoe is a massive decision of the day. It can make or break your day. And so I grabbed my shoes, I put on the clothes, I did some business in the bathroom. And when I was in the bathroom, you have to make this decision when you're in the rush. And some of y'all know what I'm talking about because you do this every day. You have to decide, am I going to wear deodorant? Am I going to brush my teeth? Because those 2 things, am I gonna wear socks? Those 3 decisions can actually decide if, for me, I was gonna have coffee that day, because all of that's gonna take time versus having coffee. So what did I decide? Not to do any of those 3, but to have the coffee. And in my mind, I'm thinking, so the nasty coffee smell can cover the funk smell of not brushing your teeth. So I did that. I got my car. I sped, 100 miles or whatever, just super fast to work. And as I get into work, you know, you kind of walk in, you're like you have it all together, but really in your soul, you're just rushing and you're saying, hey to everybody, and your breath's like, and it's a mess. Then I'm sweating, and man, I hated that feeling. I hated everything about that. And for some of us, you are living your life in this fast pace, so stressed, happening every single day. You're pushing snooze, your breath stinks, and you don't know why. Well, I think if you can start winning the morning, you can stop being so stressed. 30% of adults in the United States wake up early. If you're in that 30%, let me know in the comments, because I want to connect with you. You are my people. And maybe you're saying right now, I'm not a morning person. I'm a night owl. I would say back to you, you're whatever you want to be. And I want you to try this week to take 3 steps to see if you can wake up earlier and if anything changes for you. I set my alarm to go off at 4:15 a.m. every single day. I then get up. I have my coffee made before. So the night before, I had my coffee made. It's preset, and it goes off at 4 a.m. I grab my coffee. I sit in a particular chair every single morning. I have my devotional. I read in my journal, and then I'm off for a run by 5:15. I love it. You know why? Because I get extra hours in my day for myself. So how can you do that? The way that I did it is, man, it took time. I didn't all of a sudden start waking up at 4:15. So here are 3 steps with a 4th bonus tip that I want to give you to help you start waking up earlier. And if this is gonna help you and you're finding value from this content, I would love for you to subscribe right now. So tip number 1. Make gradual adjustments. And something that will stop you in your tracks. If you're like, all right, today I'm gonna wake up at 3 a.m. and you set your alarm, and then all of a sudden when your alarm goes off, you realize, I'm not getting up at 3 a.m. It's just not gonna happen. And what do? You actually feel like a failure. Man, you don't wanna start something that you feel like you're gonna fail in. And so, man, make a gradual adjustment to you getting up early. Set your alarm for 15 or 20 minutes earlier, and as soon as that alarm goes off, man, get up immediately, because that will help your body to adjust to what you're telling your body to do. Tip number 2, use alarm clock strategies. What does that mean? Well, first, what you could do is have a gradual alarm clock, meaning it starts quiet and then it gets louder and louder and louder. That's what I use. I love that. My wife's alarm clock, it starts like, And it is like we're under attack. The world is coming, and it is awful. Now, a goal of mine is to never still be in bed when that awful alarm goes off, because it will trigger you. It causes all sorts of issues. And so if that's the type of alarm clock that you have, man, I don't know how you deal with your life, because you wake up and you just feel like you're going to war. So get a gradual alarm clock. Or you can place your alarm clock across the room, where when your alarm goes off, you actually have to get up and get out of bed to go and turn the alarm clock off. And I think it's important that when the alarm clock goes off, get up. Immediately wake up. Don't wait around. Don't think, okay, I'm gonna push snooze. Don't push snooze at all. Just wake up, get your feet on the ground, and get rolling. I mean, you can do a countdown, start from 10 to 1, and when 1 hits, you're like, boom, I'm heading out. Here we go. I encourage you, when you hear that alarm, it's go time. Tip number 3. Set it out the night before. This is massive for me. Why? Because I know when I'm laying there in bed that it is all set up and it is ready to go. I set my coffee the night before. It is ready and it goes off at 4 a.m. I make sure that the spot where I'm gonna sit and do my devotional in the chair is clear, has my Bible, has all my stuff ready for me. I set my clothes and my shoes out that I'm going to wear running. I have my alarm every single night automatically set at 9:10 p.m. that it sets the alarm to go off at 4:15. All of this is automatic, because when I'm laying there and the alarm goes off in the morning, I already know everything's set up. All I have to do is get up. Because if you're not prepared, and then you just lay there and think, oh man, I gotta get up and get everything ready, you're just gonna push snooze, because that's just easier. I wanna encourage you, set your stuff up the night before, because man, science behind it is so clear. When you prepare the night before, you are removing any barrier that makes it just effortless to get started. And man, over time, this is going to feel like it is just a part of your life. And some of you are like, no, Michael, I will never look forward to getting up early. Well, I want you to know, try it. Set small goals. Set these little tips and these little things so that you can start winning the morning, and watch how you will end up winning the day. Bonus tip number 4. What would that be? Go to bed early. I don't know what early means to you, but if you're wanting to get up earlier, you're gonna have to go to bed earlier. For you to get 7 or 8 hours of sleep is a W. And so what that's gonna mean for you is for you to stop saying things like, well, this is my time to unwind. This is my time to chill, and I love to catch up on my shows, and this is my time for my wife and I to connect, or me and my spouse this is our downtime. Well, let me explain something. There's massive amounts of downtime in the morning when you can wake up early. And so if you want to get up early, start doing those things in the morning. Make a time for you and the Lord to connect, and you and your spouse to connect early in the morning when nobody else is up, nobody else is moving. It is a great time to recharge. For me, I have made a bedtime routine. I put some AirPods in, I turn on a podcast or an Audible book or a YouTube video, and I listen to it and I fall asleep really, really fast. Why? Man, because I know that the morning is so important to me. I don't like to work out except in the morning. Why? Because I want to spend that time with my family. I want to sacrifice me getting up early, winning the day, and so I'm not working out and doing all the things that I feel like I need to do when my family is up. I believe that is a special time to be up and going before anybody else. And I'll do it no matter what. Whether it's cold outside, don't care, I love it. Whether it's raining, I love it. And so I want to encourage you, man, take that next step today. Set your alarm just a little bit earlier this morning. Set a goal for yourself. Set the things out and take that next step. So there you have it. There's 4 tips for you to start a morning routine by waking up earlier. Man, if you would like to hear more about this, I can get even deeper into my morning routine. And if that's something you would like, man, just let me know in the comments. If you found value in this video, please subscribe.